Bruh, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Solo Serving. Get this. This is the second time this is going down. All right. I shot this on Riverside, got the video, got the audio, decent. I go and I look at my audio device. Baby wasn't on. God damn it. And ironically, right before I started, I knew I hit a button. And then it wasn't until afterwards. And I was like, peace. And I got the video done and I looked down. I was like, I hit the power button. I did not hit the record button, but that's okay. I actually did not even have like a game plan. So the first one was just testing. So I meant to do it. I meant to do it. But anyways, happy Sunday, y'all. Hope y'all had a good week last week. I obviously did not get a Wednesday, Thursday. So progression on that in the future. I've talked about it, but I think how it'll be is Sundays will be the recording day and get the video. And then Wednesday or Thursday, I'll just get the audio and just plug that out. Thankfully, I usually do these really short and sweet, nothing going to be like super long, but always just get a good little conversation going. So, uh, last week, finally had my first week out in the field doing things and trying it out for the first time. Man, I can't lie. Through the training, my coworkers and the leadership that I've seen in the role, I was feeling so good going into this. All the years of bartending and serving, man, you kill it in sales. I had that going in, the attitude of like, oh, I'm gonna rock this. This is gonna be so fun. But man, did it really just show a whole lot of what I need to really start working on. And I put a lot of own heavy weight on my own shoulders that no one else has, and everyone is telling me I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. Uh, in the world of our sales, what we do, law of averages, the numbers will speak for themselves. Trust them, trust the process. And so I've been doing that. I know I've for sure been getting better, and I keep hearing that every day. I am acknowledging myself, thank goodness for having a student mentality. That is something I've been really grateful to have. Talking to my coworkers, about the good days I have, good interactions, and the bad ones, what I could have done better, what I should have said, how I could have handled it better or taken control, all that good jazz. And then we had a team day yesterday, Saturday. Me and my boy Tristan were together. It was a lot of fun. First time working with him, got to hang out all day, and it was so much fun. Had actually a good interaction with the customer and got a sale. It was a lot of fun, and it's just so simple. Like there is a lot of like thoughts going in. Like I got to knock. Am I going to remember? How's the conversation going to go? All the maneuvering. But put in the reps. When's the first time you picked up something and the day after you were perfect at it? Exactly. So me with this whole gig, taking it day by day, keep on learning and just, keep getting better. So this upcoming week, I am very ecstatic for it. I have a lot of great momentum my own way. I'm gonna do a little bit of homework today and, look at my notes, practice, really get the reps in because first week wasn't so hot, like I said, but I am going to be changing that this week for when I kill it and when I start picking that momentum. I am just so ecstatic. I've really just seen what this role can be. And, my goals right now are minimal or minuscule compared to what the goals I've seen been accomplished from others in this company. So I've already seen what the mountain can be, but you got to start at the bottom and work your way up. Something I've been saying recently is to taste the highest of highs, you got to experience the lowest of lows. So doing that right now, putting in my time, just putting the groundwork, the foundation, nowhere to go but up. I'm ecstatic for that. It's gonna be one of my coworkers' birthday this week. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to celebrate and hang out with the team. This past Thursday, we always have team nights, which is so much fun. Like just to get away from work and just hang out, be ourselves. We actually went to the state fair, which if you are in the Tulsa area or you are not, literally pop out, and go to it. Let me warn you though, gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Good God. Sorry, little bird. Expensive. It is expensive. I have gone to like, the local fairs. Not bad. You could bring $50 and or when I was younger, you could bring like $50 and have a blast. This one, oh my goodness. Our owner took care of us getting in. Shout out and thank you. But inside, oh my goodness. A beer, $10. Bro, what are we doing? Food minimum for like a meal, minimum 15. And this, you ain't getting no good size or whatever, or freshly cooked. Ain't dissing. It's a fair. You get what you get. It was good. I will say that. Thought about a turkey leg, but it was like $20 and it didn't really look, that impressive for $20. So wasn't, I saw the line. So I was like, oh, this is hyped. Like it's looking good. Then I saw one and I was like, no. So skip that. He's got a burger, but it was a fun time, fun atmosphere. And when I'm talking about it, it's expensive, the food, the beverages, that's already, but man, to like ride one ride, it's like $20 or to ride a good ride, it's like $40. So it could be a big, big ticket if you want to go, but it is a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool things. This is like a cool expo center. You could just go in there and there's so much stuff just to walk around and it's air conditioned. So if you want to be outside, the nighttime, peak, daytime, you will melt. That was a lot of fun. I had enjoyed that. My mom said I went there when I was really young. Obviously, might have been before this thing was like picking up real life, and I was just like on autopilot mode. But I think I remembered one small, minute detail. I was like, didn't me and my brother get like those wooden swords with the fake gemstone on there? She's like, yeah, I think that was it. And I was like, that's literally the only thing I remember. Shout out to that. Last week though, man, the neighborhood that I was working in, God, like the job is a lot, but there's also a lot of things I think about throughout the day. Like one of them is if things aren't going good and if I'm not really making sales or I'm not really producing numbers, I just look around and I'm just like, dude, I'm in this lovely neighborhood. It is gorgeous. Trees are everywhere. Houses are phenom. And the evenings, the community comes alive, kids are out, parents are playing with their kids, people are gardening, mowing their yard. Like it's literally out of a Hallmark. And if things are not going good, I just look at my surroundings and I'm just like, man, I'm doing this. Wow. How grateful am I? Well, shout out my boy, man. Yeah, my man Colton, they really put me on game with that. Every time I'd be having those moments of that uh negative fog that comes up and about. I always think of that and it just calms me down. And one of the things I recently got told is from one of my leaders is, I do wear my emotions on my sleeve. I kind of picked that up a long time ago, but a couple of my bosses have been like saying that to me. And if you ever done one of those like a color code for the office in Missouri, you guys do it a lot. I don't know if everybody else does, but you just really see what you are and what characteristics you have. I'm like, I think 64% yellow. So yellow is the energetic, positive, all that happy, extrovert, that kind of jazz, obviously. But then I got like other little aspects of me, but that yellow is huge. And so my leader was like, yeah, I'm exactly like you. And you're like a pendulum swing. And you're either all the way over here doing really good or you just swing the other side and you just don't care. So that's definitely something of turning that perspective. Like always just find your middle. Be on the higher side if you can. And if the lower side happens, go there. But, just try to be consistent in the middle. So that was great to hear that. I took that as a challenge for Saturday and it worked out great. Had to always start off high, always good energy. And then like throughout the day, the sun is beating you. You're getting tired. The legs are catching all of the walking you're doing, but just stay in the middle, inch towards being positive. And if you feel down, just let that little moment pass and, just keep trucking. So a lot of good things, a lot of first that I got the first week, nowhere to go but up from here, like I said. So this week, I'm really looking forward to it. Um, what was one of the things that I talked about last one? Um, besides the fair, besides that, oh, the gym, that was something I brought up. That's something I've been lacking on. And I'm really not, eating bad because that's always like the back of my mind, like, oh, if I'm not working out, I got to eat super clean. But then I'm also like, well, I'm still being active in the essence, like I'm walking miles every day. So take it with a grain of salt. And I'm not eating terrible every day. Like I'm still eating a good protein packed breakfast. I do bring a decent lunch and nothing to like fill me up because you got to be going on the hour, two houses, being energetic. So being positive. So you don't want to fill up too much and then be groggy and tired. So then at the nighttime, pack a meal in. So, uh, the gym has something I thought about how I knew I was going to tackle it, but due to our work schedule, it's like 10 to 11:30 and then 12 to 7 in the field. But in the mornings, if you want to have a one-on-one or you really just want to catch up with someone and have like a little learning session between each other, it's usually before the meeting at 10 o'clock. So like 8, 9 o'clock. If I wanted to go to the gym, I got to wake up around 6, 6:30. I've been coming to realize, and then be at the gym by 7. If I don't have a meeting at 8, have the meeting at 8:30, come back, have the meeting, freshen up, get breakfast, and then have the day started. Or if I don't have a meeting at all, wake up at 7, be at the gym by 7:30, all that good jazz. Kind of tested the waters on that a couple times this week. So I'm gonna be getting that going. Man, the walking though, man, my left leg, my left knee particularly, there's just something wrong, and I definitely should go get it checked up soon in the near future. It's not lipping, and I'm not really agitated when I'm walking. It's just like squatting, and because any of my RT or healthcare friends, colleagues, if you know anything, holla at your boy. Tell me some things I need to do, whatever. I've been trying to do some exercises here and there, stretching obviously to help get it going. Got to really like put the WD 40 before I get out there and like stretch and get limber. So just so I don't be agitating it. Um, Moving forward, I think this Wednesday, Thursday, I definitely just want to put a audio little slip uh episode out. I don't know what I was trying to say right there. Brain is still trying to catch up. Had a little bit of a late night, but the day off kind of ordeal. You got to like earn your day off, but also in this job, you just hear a lot from other leaders, and you just keep hearing. Like I just keep hearing so much inspirational, motivational stuff to where it's always like every day is a new charge, and it's always a lot of fun hearing from the top people and then people in your own company and area that just like what I'm doing, what's going great, how I'm attacking it, all that good jazz. In the last one, I brought my coffee and I was like, man, I brought it, but I'm not taking a sip. But I'm gonna do that now. So pardon 1 sec. Okay, that was great. I thought it was gonna be a little loud, but I just put the mic away. Yeah. Other than that, things have been going great. It is Sunday, so we got Sunday night football. Shout out. I do not know. Oh, it is the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys at Jerry World. That should be a fun game. Michael Parsons should have the game of his life. If he doesn't, dude sold. It's really sad. It's like that Luca Mavs didn't want, or he did in Micah's case, but you could tell still see in his eyes he did not want to leave. He was still with the squad with all that. On the news of football, shout out to all the boys back home in Joplin, rooting for Arkansas. But man, yesterday was just a beating that went down. I saw Notre Dame put it on you guys, but shout out to you guys. You showed up, you showed out, and you stayed out. So you had a long day yesterday. Hope you enjoying yourself today and recovering. But it all looked like a lot of fun. So I love football, just like any sporting event like that. Like basketball, when the finals are going down, me and my mom, we would go to a spot up here called Pub W, and man, it was just so much fun. An environment of uh, sport fans, like-minded fans, some Pacer fans, and a lot of Thunder. And it was just so much fun. Like all the crowd getting into it, all that good jazz. Those environments are just peak, in my opinion. I just love it so much. But recently on eating healthy, so I don't be cooking all the time due to like long days. I don't want to cook or don't have it at home or it's not thawed. Recently, Mediterranean food has been taking over my palate right now. Kava, so good. Chipotle Mediterranean food. It is a Chipotle like with Mediterranean cuisine. So absolutely delicious. If you are anywhere near it, give it a shot. I think it's in Arkansas, and I think that's where I heard it originally. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I don't know. And then Meddy's Mediterranean food. It is so quick and simple. Uh, Dope layout. They got like a real tree in the what is it? The like little strip mall office space setting. It's like a tree in the building. It is a dope spot. Not bad. Pricing and all that. Portions too. But man, it is such a vibe in there. It is so nice. They have indoor and outdoor. It is over on Yale Avenue across from St. Francis here in Tulsa. So if you want to come out and give it a shot, I definitely recommend. The lamb wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more extravagant. It just was not. So probably get the chicken or steak. Chicken is delicious. I have not tried the steak. So that's going to be on the next time I go. But yeah, this week, I think I got a business trip. Going to be heading out Wednesday, I believe, where there's still so much of like me having to learn. Like yesterday with Tristan, yeah, out in the field, I was learning so much more of like the group chat of like things people send, what they mean, what these memos are. And I'm just like, oh, really? So, and then I was late yesterday to the meeting. I didn't even show up because I didn't know about it. And then I was late to the field just because I also didn't know the schedule for it. But, just learning on the fly and all that. There is a lot that all the leaders and people above that are handling stuff right now. So, take it with a grain of salt. Everybody's doing their best. I know I'm trying, and I know for sure they are. So everything's going really good. Uh, don't really got much on my plate today. I think I'm gonna do this, wrap up, and then, man, I don't know why. I think I'm just gonna watch movies. I kind of want to watch two today. And like horror movies. That's like, I think I want to put on World War Z. It's like a good horror action pack and all that, little suspense. And then I just saw on Disney Hulu, they're combined. They got Long Legs. I watched that in my last apartment. What a movie! Nicolas Cage, uh, goated performance because I literally remember that man mostly from National Treasure and Ghost Rider. Yeah. Then other than that, not much. But Long Legs, what a different take of what I know him as an actor. That was a little weird tangent on Nicolas Cage. Shout out to him though, for real. Get on this. Just kidding. um, and then gonna do some homework today, practice, and put some more reps in. Got a couple of meetings in the upcoming future that I'm excited for to help me get better at this thing, selling. So, gonna be ecstatic. Got a really good, productive week ahead, and hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. I hope you guys have a productive week. Start of the week. If it's your Sunday reset, I hope it's been going great. If you is recovering, I hope you is recovering well. Get a good brunch. Go to brunch, man. You deserve it. If you went out yesterday and went like that, you deserve to get a good meal for yourself. That's always what I thought. I was like, you know what? I already did that last night. Let me just take care of myself today. Got Sunday night football. It's gonna be a good watch. I hope so. Most of these prime, public broadcast games, most of them are kind of trash, unless it's literally the Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, like the only last good one. Other than that, it's been kind of cheeks. So we shall see. I hope so. But glad I finally got all this squared away and I actually got the audio recording because I see the light now. I can't believe literally at the end after I stopped the video portion, I just looked down and I was like, bro. But great to be doing this again. And I always like keeping it short and sweet, just a simple conversation. And that's pretty much what Wednesday, Thursday is going to be. Probably even shorter, probably like just half this, like a quick little check in. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I can't wait to get this ball rolling of what I'm doing right here. But enjoy your Sundays. Have a great week. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.